Well, there was outrage tonight after a standoff ended with a 46-year-old man shot dead by police in Springfield.
And tonight, the man's neighbors are demanding answers for what they call an overreaction by police. Police response to the home on Pebblebrook Court included a tactical team and an armored vehicle. Our Northern Virginia Chief, Jeff Goldberg, is live now with that story. Jeff?
Well, Gordon, 24 hours ago, this neighborhood was swarming with Fairfax County vehicles and armed officers as this standoff was still unfolding. Neighbors say that the couple that lived in that home did often have domestic problems, but nothing they ever thought would lead to something like this. One day after 46-year-old John Gear was shot and killed by police at his Springfield home, friends have no choice but to clean up what's left.
It's just a tragedy, you know, all around.
He was a nice guy. If you need him to help, he was always there.
Both George Gifford and Edith Eshelman were neighbors of Gear and his family for more than 20 years.
Upset and concerned about the results. He's dead, you know. His girls won't have a dad.
Both of Gear's teenage daughters were in Gifford's home as the standoff escalated.
I don't know if anybody was threatened. I tend to think not, but yeah, I just don't think what had happened and transpired, that kind of force was warranted.
Fairfax police got a call Thursday at 2:40 of a domestic dispute on the 7900 block of Pebblebrook Court. According to Gear's father, who did not want to speak on camera, Gear had been throwing his estranged wife's belongings into the front yard, so she called 911, telling police Gear had guns in the home. Negotiators spoke with Gear at his front door for more than 40 minutes.
They just continued to tell him to come out, come out, come out.
At one point, an officer shot Gear, who then barricaded himself inside the home. Gear's father was watching from nearby and says the shot was fired as his son was standing in the doorway and had moved his arm in what must have appeared to be a threatening manner. Later, a hostage rescue vehicle took down the front door, at which point officers went inside and found Gear dead.
It makes you feel good as a citizen of Fairfax County that they have this type of firepower if you need it. But, you know, I wonder in this case whether they did.
Now, we tried throughout the day to get an on-camera interview with Fairfax police, but instead we got a written statement in which they say, in order to protect the neighborhood, residents and officers, resource and assets deployed to this incident, including negotiators, were as per protocol in these types of incidents. As for other details of what occurred during this incident, like what Gear may have said or done in the presence of officers, remain under investigation. Live in Springfield, Jeff Goldberg, ABC 7 News.